Welcome back, fellow captains, survivors in the Archipelago. Wolf 190D here, coming at you live from Streamland. So, where we had left off last time is we had talked to the Buccaneers, introduced ourselves to the Buccaneers. So, Captain's Log, Day 7. I think, let me see here. I need a bigger boat. Okay, got to talk to Doc Galen, the Glorious Hunters. Okay, the Buccaneers. 50 bags of gunpowder. I can amass that anytime as I go. So, which quest are we tracking right now? Or rather, which quest am I tracking right now? Looks like the Glorious Hunters. I have to destroy 3 pirate ships. Is my ship ready for that? I don't know if I want to do that just yet. I'm going to go back to my base, my camp. There's a vacant island right there. That's actually kind of nice. Okay. I might decide to build on that. I don't know yet. I have to see. Bring the ship home. And let's see here. We've got level 5, and level 4. You know what? No, I think this ship is actually, as it is right now, good to go on this mission. So let's go ahead and destroy 3 of these pirate ships. We're going to hit the seas.
Ships on your hand, Captain.
We're going to go ahead and hit the seas. And, let's see, where are they? One of them's down there, one of them is right there, the other one's way over there. Oh, that's great. Got this ship. Yeah, I'm going to have to either redesign my dock or find a better place to build. Because this is not going to work long term. This little bay thing here. It's not going to get it done. Okay, so let's hit the seas, folks. We're going to go get into some naval combat. We've got rank 4 boarding gear, so we might be okay for some boarding action if the opportunity presents itself. And I might even just try to go ahead and sink some ships versus board some ships. We'll have to see what level they are. If they're above level 4, I'm probably going to be like, yeah, I don't think I want to do that. But memory serves me right, these are low-level ships. So here's a level 2 raider. Let's just go ahead and cruise out here. We're gonna go sink some boats. And that's what we're probably just, I'm going to go ahead and get into that today. We're going to go ahead and sink some boats. After all, we are pirates. But as you can see, with better gear, you do better. I don't want to board this little raider. What I really want to do is board. I like to just sink the warships and board the haulers and stuff. sink in. And let's get up out of here. Ship spoils. Grab some more of that. And be on our merry way. You can do a lot in a little bit of time on board ship. Actually, you can gather lots of piastre, among other things, gear, equipment. Sometimes a lot of this. More often than not, steel nails. I mean, I've never had to buy steel nails in my life. I don't even know that you can. That's a fleet of 4 ships. Shall we try to take them? I think we can do it. Well, I have to remember how to sail the ketch because in solo play, I'm definitely more used to the frigate by now. Shot short. Yep, and be careful about the wave action. The wave action will throw your aim off. Okay, disable the raider. Remember, your haulers typically are your tougher ships. Just pay attention to the warship designations. Gunboats, obviously, they're all gun, not much in the way of hull strength. Raiders tend to be a lot more quick and nimble. And the haulers, the transports, any of your cargo vessels are going to tend to be the ones that are very meaty and have a lot of health. Be aware of what you're engaging and how to deal with them. Typically, once you get to the frigate, a lot of these guys you can just drive by them broadside in one time, and they are pretty well operated by a full broadside. Alright, we're going to try some boarding action here today, folks. This could pan out, or this could prove to be a disaster. Boarding is well, it's risky. As well it should be. Your ship is not a fast travel point. We're going to go ahead and pull alongside, though, nice and easy, and then start the board. There we go. Busted their sergeant. Yep, and there we go. And I'm not paying attention. See? See? Wow, what am I doing all the way over here? Okay. That's Alright. Now, there is a way to disengage boarding. It's a little wonky, it's a little tricky, but there is a way to do it. I've heard some folks complain, oh, there's no way to disengage a board. Well, there is. It's just you kind of have to think your way through it. You don't just grab the wheel of your ship and leave, which, okay, logically that actually would make some sense. So maybe one day they'll get around to including a way to disengage boarding. You know, run down the side of your ship, cut the lines or something like that, separate and get out of dodge. That would be pretty cool, actually, if you could do that. But it's not a thing, so we do have to think our way through it. And usually the way I've found that works best with doing that is just jump off your ship, get in your boat, get back to your port, and then put your ship into your port storage, and then bring it back out, much like you would if you were to summon your non-flagship back to your base. Or anywhere that you've built a wharf. It doesn't have to be your base, actually. You can build wharfs anywhere. Wharfs do not require a bonfire. It's a nice little feature. As a matter of fact, on some of my distant mining places, what I will typically do is I will build a small dock with a wharf on it, so I can quickly load and unload ships. In that way, you know, it was kind of setting up like a trade line or something. Anyway, I boogered up bad on this one. This wasn't my best boarding action. First of all, I waited until I jumped on the ship to eat food. See, waited before I jumped, and then while I was trying to consume food, one of their sailors attacked me, and I didn't jump back onto my ship. I didn't create any kind of separation. So, see, game's not impossible, guys. Combat's not janky. It's just it makes you pay for doing stupid things. That's all. So here we are again. Round 2. My crew did fine that time, actually, so be aware, too. Sometimes if your crew is not up to scratch for boarding actions, they will get the coals raked over them. So let's see if that hauler is still there. If it's not, I'll take out these 2 raiders real quick. And it looks like they're moving right across my path anyway. And should see that hauler by now. Alright, we're just going to take out these 2 ships after I pick up these supplies here, whatever they are. It might just be some wood. And always try to target your cannons on the stern of the vessel. That is the weakness of the ship. Missed my opportunity. That's okay. This guy. Short. Watching my aim. Bugger. That was deliberate. Oh no, why am I in reverse? Go ahead and initiate some combat repairs. So people that play the Assassin's Creed Black Flag will remember this form of naval combat. It's not super glamorous. I mean, it's not naval action, guys. And the sighting system, quite frankly, there's a little bit to be desired with it, I do believe. there is a little bit to be desired with the targeting system. Like off the bow guns, the bowsprit gets in the way. I wish there was a way to I don't know, account for that or something. That'd be really great, actually. There we go. Sink that boat. Sink that boat. Oh, we might have just disabled him. She's been disabled. Alright, and while we're in a slow point, let's go ahead and reenact the long-term repairs. Bring this down to my reserves. Okay, ship's more or less repaired. We can remove that death marker then. And there's a hauler, rank 3 over there with a fleet. We got us a little convoy. Let's go raid that. Let's see if I can't better demo how to board. Or at least some do's and don'ts of boarding. And there's another island over here, actually. But just beyond this convoy is the ship that we're looking for.
Mic off. Mic on.
Excuse me. I need to do evacuate my sinuses. Yes, I sneezed. I didn't need that blast all over you guys. So. All right. Assume the combat positions. Hit the hauler and the gunboat. See, it's a lot with these tall ships. It is, folks. It's a lot of back and forth. It's a lot of back and forth moving across your gunboat. It's a lot. You want to be aware of all sides. You want to be aware of what's around you. You want to be aware of who's bringing what guns to bear. Pay attention. That's really all I can say. Be aware. Combat awareness. Combat awareness. Big deal. Go ahead and hopefully sink this boat. Yes, I arced it. I arced it. Just over the waves, I arced it. Well done, boys. Well done, gun crew. Some more combat repair. Alright. And the Devourer is our target ship. So make a mental note of that, because for this mission, really for any mission actually, the target ship is going to be named. Disabled. Sunk. Alright. Uh-oh. Well, we got hung up on the wreckage. Be aware of that. The wreckage, you can crash into it. Does it hurt? Not terribly. It's kind of like running around, at least as of right now. Things that traditionally might wreck or destroy a ship do not. There we go. Flipped him. Alright, now let your crew get over. And then we're going to jump on. And you just basically have to kill enemy crew. Oh crap, I'm out of stamina. Whoop. Yeah, you tried, didn't you, buddy? Ow. Yeah, I took that one. There we go. Good guys. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. The reason you want to have a better boarding crew is your crew becomes more proficient at it. Come on, get out of the way, Jimmy. Get out of the way. Be aware of that. Your crewman will block you. So be careful when running into situations like that because your crewman will get in your way. Like right now, this guy's getting in the way. But see, now he's helping me out. So try to keep him. All right, so we got 60 piastre and a couple of goods off of that ship. And that's personally why I do board. And then you get whatever the ship itself drops. So personally, I will board personally, because it gives you a bit. And like seriously, if you do that enough, you'll come home with thousands of piastre, especially against the larger ships. I know that didn't sound great. Oh, 60 whole piastre. What can you do with that? Well, you know, if you capture 6 or 7 ships, do the math on that, and then you know, it's of course. It scales with larger ships, so it's not just like every boarding is going to get you 60 piastre and a couple of goods. Actually, both of those goods, I think the value on those provisions and stuff is like 50 extra piastre a piece. So really, we got 160 off of that ship. Some more steel nails. All right. Now we're going to take it back to Blackbeard. Oh, all three of those. Yes, sir. I think we're going to take it to Blackbeard now. There we go. Board or no board? Board or no board? I forget it. I think we got this guy. Level 3. So just remember, your boarding, much like your other combat, is largely going to be due to your equipment and not so much to your level. So I've got level 5, I think, on all of my equipment. Let's go ahead and get alongside. Let's go ahead and position. There we go. I do like to hit their crew before I jump. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. This dude's fighting the sergeant, so let's go after the sergeant. Get us a couple of blocks in, stun him. All right, get this dude pinned. Get this dude pinned. There we go. Good job, boys. Good job, boys. Come on, come on, come on. I walked right into that, didn't I? Okay. Drink a little potion. Ooh, okay. There we go. 114 piastre for boarding. Some more goods. And then what do we get? What do we get from the sinking? Oh, good. Some combat repair kits. All right. All right. We're starting to shape up a little bit, ladies and gents. There's a rank 5 hauler. I don't think I want to fool around with that just this moment. So let's go back to base real quick. And what I'm going to do, first of all, is I'm going to repair. And incidentally, the repairs, whether it's 1% or 99%, they do cost 20 wood to effect repairs. Just 20 wood, that's it, that's all. All right, so let's go ahead and offload what we can there. We also got some munitions. Deckhand insignia, salt. Okay, we got some other stuff here. The piastre. Oh, wait, planks. Planks don't need to go there, I don't think. Alright, so let's come back to base. Let's offload. Let's rest, resupply. Whatever we're going to do. Go ahead and put the bandages on there. Let me see here. We got a two-handed sword. Alright, let me see here. That is one reason I will say, though, to keep your wharf within range of your bonfire, is so that you have materials handy for making those ship repairs. We also have another we have a higher level insignia now, which is really nice. Okay, and planks. Where do we want to stick planks? Speaking of things, can we upgrade? We got a two-handed sword, a musket, so upgrade. It needs more metal. I need more. Wait, whoa, metal. Oh, I need iron for that, of course. The survivor boots. I need pig hides, really. Okay, let me go see if there's anything at the copper mine real quick. And then we'll top off on some food and get back to the sea. No, there's nothing here. Though there is a mess of charcoal. I'll go do mining some other time. Oops, wrong bloody way. I'll go take care of that mining some other time. Because right now I do want to go sink some ships. We could talk to Dr. Galen real quick while we're here. Okay. Condolences. That's all for now. All right. But we want to go pirate hunting. So you see there, the ship docks where it's supposed to, out on the end of the dock where I had built the pier to. Like I said, it might have to relocate.
Helm's yours, Captain. Catch the wind.
All right. Let's set sail. And anyone else notice this, by the way, incidentally? It seems like this ship moves faster, even though it doesn't. Though the brig actually moves along at a really nice clip. The brig will do 22 knots if you build the Blackbeard brig. It has the same hit points as this, but arms much more hefty cannon and more of them. But the frigate goes faster than this, and yet it doesn't really seem to. It doesn't really look like it does. So anyway, that's a question. It's a thought. If anybody has the ideas or experience with that, kids, definitively let us know, please. Commentary is always a good thing. All right. Let's see. A couple of gunboats. Oh, wait, it's a raider in a gunboat. Repair kit, and then we're going to set a course for the nearest Blackbeard ship. Yeah, the happy something or other. The happy harpy. The happy dingleberry. I don't know what it is. We'll go find out. Happy Kraken. Raider down, son. I overshot that one. Give me it, it's mine. Krabby Kraken has now been prepped for board. And we shall go ahead and take her.
Get ready to get all stars! Hold fast! Hold fast! Keeper steady! Closer! This'll be bloody
Okay.
good!
Let's go ahead and you know what I didn't do? I didn't load up on food. I'm asking for problems, aren't I? Get him with that Achilles leap attack. Come on, guys, get out of the way, please. Y'all are always doing this. That would have been embarrassing. Twice in a row, really. Now, two of you guys on this dude, you still can't finish him. And you can, if you're feeling particularly vindictive, you can annihilate the entire field.
More sail! More speed!
If you're feeling particularly vindictive.
Pirate shot!
It's a nice, actually, it's kind of a nice little island. I don't know if I want to go there to settle yet. A less temporary base, rather. Now, one nice thing about the ships. He's done pinged us. Technically, we could outrun this little guy, but I don't really care to fool around with that. I'm just gonna see. Building up a supply of combat repair kits, that's all. One of the really neat things about being on a ship, though, is that you can set it a course, and you know, you can go jump wherever you want, do whatever you want. Look, Ma, no hands. And the ship will actually keep going. As long as you're on the ship. Oh, this ship doesn't have a cabin. That's right. This is a poor man's ship. This is a poor man's vessel. No cabin for the captain on this one. This is 1 to 5 waters. Lost ship over there, but that's kind of a good ways. That's kind of a good ways out of my course here. Good shot. Yeah, be aware of that rough water, guys. Rough water will throw your aim off. I mean, hey, you know, you can very well imagine aiming cannon on a ship at sea can't have been the easiest thing in the world. I mean, come on, guys. We're not the Master Chief here. We don't have these high-tech cybernetic stabilizers and stuff for our muscles and whatnot. You ain't got none of that. It's okay, it's pointed in their direction. Let's fly. Okay, effecting some repairs. We've almost got 2 full stacks of combat repairs. Blasted them. Yeah, the Ketch really is a small vessel. It doesn't have any cannons in the stern. They're all up front. And there's 2 chase, and then 3 per side. So the nomenclature on this game is a little off. When it says 3 guns, it means 3 on the broadside, which, you know, double that is 6. And then, as far as I've seen, every ship has chase guns, which is 2 more. So take the number, multiply by 2, add 2, and that's your true number of cannons, which is typically how ships would have been classified. So a 36-gun frigate would have, you know, 18 guns to its side. If it was equipped without chase. Some of them didn't have chase, some of them didn't have stern guns. It could be that it was 15 guns to a side. And I've seen some ships with that layout that have 15 guns to a side, 2 chase guns, and 4 stern guns. Revenge's got served cold. Okay. The Ketch is a nimble ship, and that's why we like it early, is because she dances real good. That's a fleet. I don't see a hauler next to him. Old Debbie's bones. Oh, now this is a fleet. It's 5 ships up here. 6 ships up here. Wow, good lord. And then them 4, if they join in on this action, well, we might be in trouble. So let's get up here and get what we came for. We're going to knock these guys out real quick. Both of those scripted ships are going to be boarded. Overshot every single one of them. Can't be affording that. Alright, one ship disabled. Overshot again. It's not shaping up so well right now as it looks. We could be taking an unscheduled stop down at Davey Jones' house. Now, how did that overshoot? Get out of the heat of the action. Regroup a little bit, if they'll let us. There we go. Stay out here. Oh no! I overshot. That was a snapshot, and I jerked my hand up at the last second. No, no, you squeeze the trigger, you don't pull the trigger, you fool. Alright. Old Debbie's bones. Okay, we still got that, we still got a gunboat to deal with. Take that, Old Debbie's bones. Hauler. There we go. Pumped a couple of shots in his tail. Just like my boy Phil Cantone. Anybody tries to leave, why pump one in your butt? Okay, Debbie's bones is down. All right, we actually got that whole fleet, gang.
Enemy's lost the ship.
We're gonna do some cleanup real quick, and then we'll come around and we'll do what we came here to do. Right. See, sometimes ships will drop like provisions or munitions or that kind of stuff. You got a much better chance of getting them if you board. So that's why the cargo ships specifically, I like to board the cargo ships. They give you more piastre. They give you more cargo. You see, right now we've only got 51, but if we take a look at our flagship, we've actually got 60. Couple more provisions and stuff. So I mean, you know, is it lucrative? Not really. All right, let's begin boarding, boys. There we go. Almost knocked him out, didn't he? That almost ended really poorly, didn't it? Okay, let's get somewhere where we can, alright, have a little bit of breathing room. See what I mean? Your guys will get in your way, they will not get in theirs. So be careful about attacking when your crewmen are between you and your target. I'm going to try to bandage up real quick here. So 60 more piastres, some more goods. Alright. Like I said, it almost didn't end well. Alright, now let's go board old Debbie's bones and send her to the briny deep. Yar. That was a really bad shot. I jerked it. There we go. Out of stamina too. Need better food. Alright, now this is an instance where I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't think I want to go down there. And my crewmen once again performing wonderful blocks for the enemy. Whew. That really was too close for comfort. Alright. Alright, we got us a new level too. Okay, so what we can do, now that we're done here, unless we want to explore an island or two, but I don't want to do that just yet. So I'm going to go back to the Buccaneers, and I'm going to tell them, hey buddy, your brother's been avenged. I sank their boats.
A clean shot. Keep your powder dry.
Alright, so 10 letters of favor, and I got the Buccaneers friend. Which, okay, if I might real quick, I want to show you something.
Hey,
The regular musket, that's the circle, and if you move, that's the circle. Okay. Buccaneer's friend, on the other hand, look at how tight that dials in when you're standing still. Now, when you move, it's just as bad, if not worse, actually. But as long as you're staying still, she dials in real nice. Anyway, a couple of nice new guns, or at least that nice new gun. All for the trouble of sinking a few ships.
If you're looking for prey, I could suggest the top of
Alright, now what I want to do, first of all, I would like to get down on my ship, the deck of my ship, instead of floating.
Yours, Captain.
Okay. Let's see here. We want to go back. I want to do Revenge is Best Served Cold. I want to do the Bitter Pill, infiltrate Richard's camp. And 4 black marks. what I might want to try to do real quick here. I'm going to land on this island, and that'll probably be about time for a break, won't it? I reckon so. So we're going to come here. Let's fix up our ship. Let's unload our ship. I got a couple of bells on there. Okay, good. I'll take some wood too, just so I have some to dump off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see about setting up a better base. And I mean, right now that's going to be subjective because because right now don't really have access to good buildings. And actually, what I might want to do is go ahead and mine some more copper. I need to go ahead and get some more copper going. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and mine some copper so we can get that cooking. Where we have resources to upgrade materials and things like that. Go ahead and get this done real quick. Oh, and food. We need food, right? I think I put a torch back. There it is, right there. See? Yep. I'm going to go ahead and put another torch right here. Not enough resources. I dropped my wood off. Okay. Okay. Getting out into the better materials, but that's okay. I just want to do a thorough job and kind of turn you all onto some ideas, some thoughts, how-tos, what not-tos, things like that. I think this is going to do us for now. I mean, there is another. Yeah, there's a whole nother wing or two to this tunnel, this mine, but that's okay. We don't have to go into detail on all of that right now. All right, so 66 copper on the bake. Got plenty of charcoal for now, so I'm not even going to worry about making more of that at the moment. Okay, and there again. Do we relocate on this island, or do I try to go over to this little neighboring island here, this little small thing, and build up a more, you know, cozy habitat? for myself. We'll have to see. So, folks, tune in next time. This is Wolf190D. Please asking you to be sure to like, subscribe, follow if you're enjoying the content. I know these are longer, but this is more like a diary. You know, don't be afraid to check out some of my shorts. I try to pick up on funny stuff. You know, little bloopers, mistakes that I make, things like that. So, hey, show a brother some love. We'll catch y'all next time. This is Wolf190D signing off.